Alright, I consider this more of the lighter side than anything else. And I admit that. Okay. I know not everybody who watches this video is going to consider it the lighter side. But I consider it to be the lighter side of things. Because when a player is, I believe he's 24, and he's expecting a video montage upon his return to the city that drafted him, I find that weird. So Ryan Johansen was upset that when he went back to Columbus, they didn't have a video tribute ready for him. Well, Nashville did it for Seth Jones. Okay, well, I don't know that Seth Jones deserves a video tribute either, as he's around the same age. And to me, video tribute is something you give to a Marian Hossa at 500 goals, Henrik Sedin at 1,000 points, Trevor Linden returning to the Canucks, Carey Price on some massive win total, shutout total, Vezina trophy. Basically, it's a major thing. Columbus not having a welcome party, I think makes sense. He played in the All-Star game in 2015. But let's review. His rookie year, he has 67 games. He has 21 points. His second year, he plays 40 games. He has 12 points. His third year, he scores 33 goals, 63 points. Does really well. Fourth year, 26 goals, 71 points. Those are decent totals. I'm not taking anything away from him. But Tortorella, not a huge fan of his conditioning. Called him out publicly for it. Johansen got mad about his conditioning being called out publicly by Tortorella. And here's the thing. After he had his public blow-up, he then said he had a good relationship with Tortorella. The articles that come up after that are all good relationship. I get along fine with John Tortorella. Tortorella just, motivating him. When they didn't have a video tribute, he says, well, I think we know who's to blame for that. I don't think it's Tortorella's call. I don't think it's like Jarmo Kekalainen's going to be like, I'm going to have a video tribute for Ryan Johansen, and Tortorella's going to go, the hell you will, he's an idiot. Tortorella saw something right away with Johansen he didn't like. Benched him, limited his minutes, and Columbus makes a trade for Seth Jones that seems to have worked out for Columbus. Columbus has been a much better team since Seth Jones got there. And I was one of those people who said, well, who's going to be Columbus's first-line center? They're fine. Columbus is just fine. Seth Jones getting a video package, I think being a top draft pick, being American, certainly helps. Very popular in Nashville, too. Johansen, born in Port Moody, BC. Nice town. Not American. I'm just spitballing. Or maybe Columbus just thought it wasn't such a big deal. Because he's 24. Yeah, he's back. Okay. What is the bar here? Did the Senators have a big to-do for Lehner? That's an honest question. I don't know if they did or not. When Lehner came back, I don't think they did. I doubt they did. Luongo's first game against the Canucks in Vancouver, did they do a big video tribute to Luongo? I think they did. It's weird. It is weird to hear a kid who hasn't done anything yet going, why don't I have a tribute? They gave that kid a tribute because he didn't do anything. You played in one All-Star game. Unless being on the Western Hockey League first All-Star team in 2011 means you get a video tribute. You didn't do anything. To me, okay, of current players on teams I cheer for, video tributes. They would do a video tribute in Boston for Bergeron, for Chara. Probably Rask. I know people are saying Marchand, but I really don't think they would. Maybe. Marchand's a maybe. But, you know, I don't see it. I don't. I don't think Johnny Boychuk had a video tribute when he went back to Boston, and he bled and sweat for that city for ages. I just find it strange. Am I alone? Am I the only one that finds this a really, really weird thing for a player to get hung up on? And he says, I'm a little disappointed. Okay. Did the interviewer lead him there? Was this an interviewer saying, well, you know, they had one for Seth Jones. Do you wish they had one for you? And him going, yeah, I'm a little disappointed they didn't. And the fact that he throws in, I think we know who's to blame, meaning Tortorella. Meaning I'm throwing Tortorella under the bus. Is weird because I don't know what the perception about Ryan Johansen is in Columbus right now. He only has 8 goals for Nashville. He only has 40 points in 57, I think it's 57, 58 games for Nashville. He's not exactly lighting it up in Nashville. Nashville's not planning to have a big tribute for him either. At this point, he'll be getting a tribute all right through waivers. Not this year, but if his play continues and his points continue to erode, last year he had a combined 60 points in 80 games. This year he's on pace for about probably 50, 55. If he keeps dropping, soon enough you're waiver wire material or you're taking a pay cut because your totals are falling. And there's only so long that a GM will pay big money for a guy who isn't producing on the ice. And he's not. Sorry, my ear started ringing there. Strange. Does that mean somebody's talking about me or something? I don't know. But yeah, so, you know, honestly, and again, this is kind of the lighter side, because I heard that. Somebody at work walks up to me and goes, did you hear that Ryan Johansen's upset that they didn't have a tribute for him when he went back to Columbus? And I said, for what? For all those playoff runs they went on? He played 6 playoff games, had 6 points in 2014, and, yeah, that's it. He played in the playoffs for Nashville last year. 14 games, 8 points. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, but again, sorry I had a bit of a distraction with the cats there. If I'm wrong, tell me where I'm wrong. Because I just don't see it. I don't see it. I see a player here who's very young. Maybe got asked the leading question by somebody who was trying to get a soundbite for his dislike of Tortorella. And while I can understand a player not liking Tortorella, I know when he was in Vancouver, there were plenty of players that didn't like him. You could tell by the way they played under him. But honestly, he does get results with players who get it. And in Columbus right now, he seems to have a team that gets it. And he's had to turn up his yelling and his berating of players because Columbus has started falling into some old habits, which has allowed them to fall out of the race for number 1 in the division. And he knows it's a slippery slope, and he's the one that's going to get the blame if it falls apart. But I just don't see him having the power to stop a video tribute. I just don't think Columbus thought of it. I genuinely don't. And I don't know that Columbus would necessarily say, oh, we've got to have a tribute to this kid. Because, seriously, are we going to have video tributes to every player who gets traded now? Is that where we're headed? Is that how we're going to tell guys they're traded? Because that's kind of awesome. You know, no, tonight's Canucks game, but before the game, we're going to have a tribute to Jannik Hansen. Wait, what? Jannik Hansen now of the San Jose Sharks. Wait, no, is somebody going to tell me, did I get traded? I think that would be awesome. I think that would be amazing. I think video tributes to tell a guy he's been traded, I think that's a fantastic idea. Let the NHL know that's the perfect way to solve this entire problem. I don't think it's a problem. I really don't. Let me know what you guys think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. Florida's beating St. Louis right now in the game I'm watching. I don't know how. St. Louis just can't seem to get their act together right now. This is starting to look familiar. Anyways, yeah. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to y'all again soon.